Blood and Guts Murphy.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome to episode 5 of Goin Steady with the Outer Worlds. I'm here with Gladys.
Hi, I'm
as
Gladys.
per usual. And we got the dogs hanging out with us today, so just heads up for that. You hear some weird coughing and stuff, like that right there. Might continue. We'll see what happens.
No, we should probably give him his cough medicine.
I mean, we can do that.
Alright.
He's about to fall off the... We gave him a bed made out of a bathrobe. He's digging it a lot. He's up on the table. I think maybe leave it... I don't know. Because when he gets his cough medicine, it stirs it up. He was sleeping for a while, and now he woke up.
Sorry.
We'll see how it goes. I feel like they know. Like, they let us... We just did a podcast, and they were good for the whole podcast, but I think now all of our moving around has riled him up. What time did we give him medicine this morning?
I don't know.
Maybe it was like 9. So, we've had a lot of problems in that we recorded a 2-hour episode of this, and it died. The game audio was all fucked up, and it was like this weird, tinny, robotic-sounding, garbled nonsense that tends to happen when I do something weird with one of my programs I use. So we had to throw it in the garbage. So I made an episode 4 explaining that. I gotta talk between coughs. So yeah, I mean, it's like a 4-minute long episode where I'm just like, yep, this shit broke. But it was a very slow episode where we literally just talked to some people on our ship, and I did a lot of inventory management. I tinkered with some weapons and armor in the workbench, and we progressed basically nothing, as far as the story goes. We read some logs on the ship. We found out that there are a few weapons out there in the world that we could find.
That's part of a new mission we picked up.
So we got a couple new missions, that are optional. And we got Vicar Max with us here, and we got our buddy Parvati. She's just a brute ass looking shit kicker these days. And we landed on this space station, I guess.
Yeah, so we're off of the planet that we just came from.
Yeah,
we're on a different planet.
Finally took off, from the planet we started the game on. 5 episodes later, we are finally off the beginning. And now we're just kind of exploring this space station, and we got a few missions to do. So we got a side mission for Parvati, I think. Maybe? Yes, we want to have Parvati meet with Junley Tennyson, the Groundbreaker's chief engineer. So I just kind of decided on my own that that's kind of the first thing I wanted to do. It seemed pretty simple. It'll probably have more steps, so it's probably best to just get it out of the way now, and then we can complete those other steps as we're walking around. I feel like I've never really been at a vending machine in this game. I'm going to sell all my junk. I don't know what I had marked as junk. Maybe nothing. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, I don't really want to buy anything because I don't really know what to buy. I feel like I'm only going to use these vending machines for probably selling things. This one sells ammo and what are these, weapons? Huh. Well, geez. See, this is the issue. I cannot compare what's in this vending machine to what I currently have, and that is fucked up. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. What's that up there? That's all the categories that you can search under?
Security blade. Two-handed melee. Oh yeah, what do you mean, all this stuff? Like the tabs, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it's got some mods. Decreases the loss of weapon durability on use. Improves the weapon's rate of fire. Does it say what you... Okay. Wait, does it say what weapons this can go on?
Um,
I don't see it.
Ranged weapon.
Ranged weapon mod. I mean, that's melee weapon mod. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that thing costs 4,000.
This is kind of cool. Actually, I think I'm
bits.
being dinged on this stuff. Wait, it costs how much?
500 bits.
Okay. So yeah, this it's an armor mod that increases my dialogue and leadership skills. So that dialogue +5 and leadership +10. I think I'm getting dinged on that right now
See, on this one you can check to see.
I can inspect it.
Oh, okay.
And look at it. But yeah, the weapons, it does give me the opportunity to compare, but compared to these other weapons, it doesn't let me compare to what I have, which just is fucked. It doesn't make any sense. It makes it so I'm never going to buy a weapon in this game because I got to hop back and forth between fucking menus. Now I'm curious though, like what do I have? 347, that was 400. It's not that big of a difference. I am curious though as to what I'm getting dinged on something. Sneak. Okay, so that wouldn't have helped anyway. Because of my heavy power armor. It's nice though that even though I'm getting dinged on sneak, I still get my bonus for it being 40. And I feel like I'm going to be too scared to pickpocket anybody ever. But I can do it now. What?
I can do this, but I'm never going to use it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, yeah.
Well, then why'd you buy all the little, like, points
Identification, please.
Oh, well, it's nice to have the option. Okay. What the? Corporal. Leonard Wheeler. I can give him Hawthorne's ID, or I can give him my real name. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I don't have an ID. What happens then? Huh. What should I do?
I guess Hawthorne's ID.
You think so?
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm afraid to, like, try to pass that off and get in trouble, like, right away. Let's say, hypothetically, I don't have an ID.
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
How about I was frozen on a spaceship? Hey, what do you know? What if I told you I'm a newly thawed colonist from the Hope? That's what I would said in real life, so I'd say it in fake life.
I'd tell you no one's fallen for that line in about 30 years. Then I'd take the safety off my gun and kindly ask you to move along.
It's a good thing she didn't say that then, right? Right, sir?
Sure, kid. Right.
Fuck it. I mean, I don't want to give him the fake ID. My name's Pipes Marvello. It's my first time here.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Was he the man who was corresponding with Hawthorne?
Yes, that sounds very familiar. That was a bunch of the stuff we read on the Busted episode.
Yeah.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great. I'll go and talk to him and straighten this out. Yep.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Seems weird to have just a random person off of a ship that, you know, it's like, why am I doing errands for you? But sure, why not? Got it. No, I'm going to say her shipment? Because, you know what?
A handful of SAM cleaning units
Ooh.
retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
So that was also something that happened in the last episode, is we found a SAM cleaning unit in our ship.
Oh, that's
that
right.
we are looking for parts for, or a part for, so we can turn him into a murder machine instead of a cleaning machine. So, got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Wow, okay. I got a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, they're looking for me.
I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Isn't, like, being a fence like, kind of illegal?
No, because they were talking about that with what's-his-face. And he's like, it's a, respectable way to earn money or something.
Huh. I'm looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
I'm looking for something a little bit more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean.
Okay, we can do that.
Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
How about something long term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time.
No problem.
Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
How does Halcyon Holdings work anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
Okay. The thing I told you about being on Columns from Hope, completely true.
You got a funny sense of humor, friend. Can't say I much get it, but I admire your commitment to the bit. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners.
Fucking tramps.
Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
How does the Groundbreaker fit into this?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
There's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What do you know about
They
Sublight
strip the parts
Salvage?
from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
That's all I need to know about work.
All right?
9,000 other categories. What can you tell me about Udon Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udon takes it to an, unhealthy level.
So there's some tension between the board and the Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
I'm sharp like that. You people won't stop yapping about it. I'll be
What can I
more of a
say?
dick about
We're
it.
passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Why can't the Groundbreaker and the board just work together?
This really must be your first time here. There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
I'm glad it terrifies them, the bastards. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
All right, so I feel like we just kind of got like a
See ya.
gigantic information dump because of they kind of had to set everything up again. Like on our last planet we were on, we learned all about that was it Spacer's Choice? Was that the company that
Yeah.
Was kind of a bunch of assholes, but depending on how you look at it, all this stuff. I feel like that has just got all set up here now.
Are you allowed to look at that with that man right there?
I'm going to save it first. It's blue. So...
Yeah, you did a lot already. You talked to that man for like 30 minutes.
Well, that's true, too. Yeah, I just don't want to get yelled at for doing this.
Docking Bay, Arrivals Terminal, main menu.
Records.
Records menu.
Arrivals.
Cleo Freighter, hauling Tabacorn, dues paid. Rizzo Freighter, hauling Purpleberry, everything, dues paid. Freelancer, possibly sublight, dues paid. Freelancer, definitely sublight, dues waived. Unreliable, business unknown, impounded, Hawthorne ship, but no Hawthorne. Wonder what happened there.
That's us. Departures.
Freelancer, sublight, freelancer, none. Deadbeat at the Rest and Go insisted once again that he's part of the crew, but they acted like they didn't know him. Spacer's Choice Freighter delivered Callahan's new mask.
Return to route. Messages. Messages menu.
2 dissatisfied user 70 from GB Security. Subject. These conditions. This is a joke, right? I'm forwarding this around the station and no one thinks you're real. And if you are, welcome to Groundbreaker, asshole. 2 GB Security from dissatisfied user 70. Subject. These conditions aren't fit for cysty pigs. You honestly expect me to share a berth with some junker flown by a freelancer? I am a company man and I demand company accommodations. Auntie Cleo would give you such a withering glare if she saw how you treated her 2-time Employee of the Month. Yes, that's me. You signed a social contract when you gave me clearance to land. I asked for what is mine by right, room to breathe, a heated berth so I can walk around barefoot, and service with a smile. You've given me 1 out of 3. I'll give you until I hit send to rectify this error.
Next message.
From GB Security to Wildcat. Subject. Harassment. Don't bother. We're on our way. From Wildcat to GB Security. Subject. Harassment. Hey, I landed like 15 minutes ago and this crazy guy with no shoes on has been throwing shit at my rig. Like actual shit. Can I open fire or what?
Alright, so can you, I guess, let her out maybe?
Oh, okay.
I'm not really sure
Come on, Dion,
what her deal is. I don't know if Duff wants to go too. He seems still pretty content to I'll let him down if he decides. I mean, he's going to want to get up for TRETS's. All right, well, Gladys is off letting the dogs out.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
I got nothing to say to Vicar Max right now. Hi, Parvati. Right in my fucking face. Oh, God. I don't want to keep talking to people through windows.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
What bounties do you have available?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is.
As I say, that's a
not the
baby.
Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
Flying under the influence of illegal substances?
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
So it's like Johnny Walker, red label, blue label, all that stuff. Any leads on where I might find McRed?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Why don't you send a Mardet to apprehend him?
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
A weird span of time. I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Well, it sure sounds like I can just steal his lighter and then tell him to run away and not have to kill him. So maybe I'll do that. It sounds a little bit more interesting. I couldn't help but notice the bounty posting about Phineas Wells.
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
Ooh. Is this Wells fella a criminal or something?
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all.
So what's it like working security detail in a space station?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend?
No.
While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Jeez, why are you so shitty? Whoa, all right, just trying to make conversation.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
What's a martyr? Or a Mardet? What's a
We're
Mardet?
the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
Why Mardet, not guard or officer?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardets because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
I guess so. I'll be on my way. A quest objective requires that I enter a restricted area. If I'm caught inside, I'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security.
There's your
I can check the
snacky snacks
departures
for doing
registry to
nothing
find
but
out which
being
crew
awesome.
the scholar shipped in and out with.
So what's happened so far?
Vicar Max seems to want me to...
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this town offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
He just said something about like checking security or whatever, but I just did that. And he's like, I can check out all the departures and arrivals. Like, I already did that. Nothing came of it.
I picked up this weird signal the other day.
Workbench, I don't need to mess with because I've been doing that on my ship a bunch. So I talked to a security guard lady and I picked up a bounty, I guess?
You picked up a bounty?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know where those go. I guess they're just kind of in here, I guess.
Yeah, because it's part of another mission.
You know, it's here. Hunt down and kill Captain McRed. So that's what I picked up from her. Okay, so here's the restricted access area that I'm assuming I need this Harry Potter cloak for.
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead
Wasn't that... So did I pick that up? So on the old episode that got erased, we were given basically like a Harry Potter cloak thing, but instead of making me invisible, it makes me look like somebody else. And I picked it up off of a table somewhere, and I don't know what happened to it.
Did you sell it?
No, it wouldn't have let me sell something like that. It is... Okay, it's in my thing.
Holographic shroud. This device projects a holographic image over the user and makes for an effective disguise in the right hands.
And then I have somebody's finger for some reason. Oh, that's because, okay. It's, I did a bounty, and it was like how I show that I murdered a guy. I got a lot of mods. Kind of wanted to fuck with those real quick. Did I already put a mod on this? Oh, nope. There's no mods I can put on it. Alright, that would explain that. I could put this Whisper Quiet mod on, I guess. Sure, why not? Modify bolter pistol with Whisper Quiet muzzler. Mods can't be recovered. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe. Sure, let's do it. I thought I put a mod on this already.
I thought you had also...
Oh, no, I modded my power hammer thing. I wonder if the other mods are for armor? I feel like I have a lot. What's this? Increases my ranged weapon skills. Ranged weapon skills plus 5. Okay, sure. I mean,
everything goes down over there, though.
Oh,
What's that
shit.
about?
New gadget mod. Hunter kit. Armored by damage type. I don't know how to read that.
Me either. There's like a number and it says a little... It's in red.
Yeah.
Down arrow, a down cursor, and a 1.
Huh. This one increases the range at which interactable objects are highlighted. That was like a skill in like Morrowind or Oblivion or something where you could have like the ability to steal things from like further away. Or, like,
I remember that.
I wonder if that's kind of what this is.
Okay, try it out. You are losing
well,
a
I'm
point on
exactly,
everything.
yeah, I'm afraid of that. Like, that seems...
important, right?
Yeah. I don't want to sacrifice a point in every
Just hold
single...
it. Yeah, hold it for a while. You have the room.
This dog is, like, about to fall off. He's fine. He's fine.
I was just going to say, we can push the robe up or just
Yeah.
slide him up.
Just when he gets up, you just got to keep an eye on him. Alright, so let's keep on moving here.
Maybe we should scoot this in a little bit.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't even know why I'm looking at stuff. It's all stealing. Like, I'm not going to steal anything. Okay. Duff. You got it out for yourself.
There you go, handsome.
See, this doesn't seem like it's stealing now.
Yeah, that one's not stealing. Take all that shit.
I'm saving.
What's the noise you guys make?
Huh?
No, with the... whatever. I thought I smelled something. No, I didn't. I thought she was pooping.
Alright, well, I just took a bunch of stuff from a bin that somehow wasn't stealing, so... Excuse me, Vicar. The hell's his name? Steve?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Cargo 16 hours a day.
Sure fucking gun away.
Would like to combine spacers travelers that
Ma'am?
to Monarch is
She's sleeping. Leave her alone.
canyons of acid.
Pre-sliced bread.
Are the least of the
Good to know they still got that in the future.
Monarch.
I'm already like turned around. I don't know where I'm going. A lot of these doors, ooh, cool looking around
Try
here.
not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Unsavory types, eh?
Huh?
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right.
An ad
Rizzo's
drone.
knock you out bar.
I could go for some of those in real life. Just drones flying around with holograms on them. Tell me to drink Coke. I can get behind a future like that.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
I'm just kind of wandering around, exploring the space station / city, I guess.
Yeah.
This is nice. Yeah, like you get experience points for just discovering places. So, you know, I discovered a bar, and then just give me some experience points.
It's always fucking freezing in the base.
I wish there was a way I could talk to you without pulling my gun out.
You don't pay your docking fees? Asshole.
So is there like a you can't hurt innocents or anything like that?
No.
in this one either?
Well, maybe.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
I don't suppose you know a way I can get to Stellar Bay on Monarch.
Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the Corps pulled back to Terra 2.
Do you know why?
It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun. Might all be board propaganda, though. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. The board don't like them that truck with Monarch. But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you up.
Okay, so this is me looking for nav keys or whatever. Let's see what you got for sale.
What ain't I got?
I don't know, probably a bunch of stuff. Okay, so she sells booze. So the booze in this game, gently fermented, delicately distilled. So it just gives me those personality attributes and then gives me a hangover. A lot of like boosts to things that I don't, I'm just not that guy. I don't like buff type things like that. Can't buy Adreno because I don't have the ability to purchase restricted stock, apparently. And these are really the only things I would care about.
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger?
It's not a new face. Just talking to you. All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
What's this heat issue I hear people complaining about?
The radiators. They're fucked 10 ways to Sunday.
Jeez. Language.
And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Hey, I'll use my engineering skill. Sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system.
Couldn't say. And I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Gross.
You mean taking a bath?
Yeah. What do you need radiators for? I went from being a smart person to an idiot.
The systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
How long has it been like that?
Weeks? I've lost track. Too law-damn long.
Who's in charge of fixing it?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise.
Sounds like I know
She
what
runs this
Parvati's
heat.
going to be doing.
Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Maybe I can do something about that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
That's where I'm going. What do you know about Chief Junlei?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
I'm out of here. See ya. Whoa, Vicar.
What do you recommend?
A zero G brew?
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that I
Who
still
wants to
have
play
my
an
thing
impromptu
set to
talk
track
competition?
this Finding June
No
Way
one?
mission, so that's plus. A lot of like weird places you can go for like no reason. This space station is too labyrinthian.
Colonials are always itching for a fight.
There's no stalls.
No, there is not. There's just toilets next to each other. Coolant tank. Sure, I'll take that. It's not stealing, right?
Yep.
Oddly enough.
I'm not stealing.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
I want a dartboard. I guess I do kind of have a dartboard like that. See, I want a dartboard with like lights and stuff, but yeah, I have that. Slowly making our way. Bell's shells discovered. You sell weapons. Hi.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Thanks.
I guess, sure. Let's see what you have. I'm not going to want to buy them, I'm pretty sure, but she also sells a lot of weapons themselves. Value, weight, damage rating. That's what we want. Alright, so I mean, there's some pretty decent heavy machine guns out there in the world, but it's level 10. Mine's like, well, level 3, and this isn't that much stronger, so I feel like I'm okay on weapons. You got a few mods. I mean, nothing really too crazy. Melee durability. This one changes it into a plasma. Yeah, no thanks. I would like to steal this gun in front of you. That would be fun. Let me save the game real quick. I know there's absolutely no way. For one...
Is this steel thing that's highlighted green?
Huh? It's red though when I look at the item itself. See, steel dead ISL rifle.
She's looking right at you.
Yeah, I need to know... Like, I can pickpocket this lady, too.
You're behind her. She can't see you.
Yeah, but I don't know when I'm seen or not. And it drives me crazy. Shh. I'm going to look up. Maybe it's in my codex or something. Loot. Stealth. Awareness. The awareness meters over enemy heads tell you if they're aware, suspicious, investigating, or alerted.
Oh,
so maybe sneaking, crouch to sneak and avoid detection. A successful attack will sneak. So if I look at her, does she have a thing?
No. She doesn't.
There's gotta be.
You already saved it, so who cares?
Look at all those red dots up there.
Yeah, because you're pickpocketing her. Right? Yeah, because now they went away.
But why doesn't she have a red dot?
I don't know.
None of this makes any damn sense.
I don't know. Guess you're just fucking taking shit.
Still am successfully stealing. And I pickpocketed.
Like, nerve-wracking.
Put your gun away. Fuck. What about stealing this thing off this table? Okay, I'm going to save again. Because I so far have successfully gotten a lot of stuff. And I want to get this gun off this table.
So then you should look to see if it's categorized as stolen or if it just goes in your regular inventory.
Do that. Yeah, you're right. I just stole a sawed-off shotgun, and that seems to be normal.
Mine now, bitch.
Light machine gun. Did I steal all these just now? Because None of them seem that good, I guess. Even the shotgun is kind of like this one is certainly garbage. So we're going to add that to junk. Add that to junk. What does Vicar have? I don't think I gave him like any weapons to, or he's a shotgun guy. And I will add that to junk. I can't. Interesting. Huh. Weird. Yeah, a couple of my people don't have. They have weapons that I can't get rid of.
Take it.
Yoink.
Hey,
okay.
Successful.
I stole a gun off a counter directly in front of a lady.
But you were standing behind her.
Yeah. Deadeye assault rifle, not really. Well, I'm 198 compared to my current 231, but it's level 11 and the damage is 99. This is level 6, the damage is 30. It just seems like this has to be better, right?
It totally has to be better. Just like we were talking about last episode that nobody heard. You know, it might be not as big, you know, whatever, but
yeah,
because it's a bigger level.
This seems to be. It's marketed as an assault rifle, but it seems to me like it is a sniper rifle because it only has 6 in the clip as compared to 24.
Okay.
And it has an ability to execute, which that sounds. Thought I could tinker in my own inventory, but I guess I can't. I can repair in my inventory. Because I'm like, well, maybe I'll put a mod on that. So, all right, well, I got that. I'm going to save one more time. That's the kind of game this is.
Room.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I want to check out what's in this room. Then I have to lockpick. That's behind the gun shop. It's probably good stuff.
There better be good stuff in there. It's a lot of fucking...
Something happened. Was it Parvati saying stuff?
I think somebody said, quiet.
I guess I can just walk right through the door. Can I close the door? Okay. Ooh, there's like a weird... Alright. All kinds of stuff.
Take everything.
Can't. I wish I could press and hold like Elder Scrolls and just pick up everything in the area. Oh god. It's a big old machine gun. Oh god, the door's open again. Hey, fuck. Vicar! You stupid idiot. God damn it.
You opened the door?
Yeah. Trying to steal things. I turn around, he's just standing there.
And you're standing also.
Door wide open.
Because you stood up.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm clear. I'm in the clear. I'm fine. Door's closed.
Keep it quiet.
I gotta pick this door again.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
Alright, come in, I guess. Come on, everybody. I'm gonna walk down this ventilation shaft. Okay. And close. Alright, we should be safe.
And the woman was like, hey!
Yeah, I'm a little worried that, like, the game... Oh, okay. That was the sound of the box opening. I was a little worried that the game wasn't smart enough to know that the door's closed. Like, it could just be like, oh, no, you're in the radius of...
Right.
Anything hiding.
So there isn't anything down the hall?
No, I'm going to go that way. I just want to steal first.
I thought you just were like, yeah, this isn't nothing.
No.
Or this isn't anything.
Definitely want to... I got weird mice guys.
Incoming!
Oh, relax, lady. Okay, never mind. Kill him.
Nice one, Captain! Down there go.
That seems like overkill.
Wow. Maybe just the way your gun works.
Like a personal one?
Okay, I didn't mean to talk to you, but what's on your mind?
Is it true what you said? About being on the Hope?
It's true. I woke up right before I showed up in Edgewater.
Wow. Well, welcome to Halcyon. I'm Parvati Holcomb. Parvati Holcomb, which you already knew. Okay, I'm bad at this.
I'm Pipes Marvello. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing either. Yeah, I'll say that.
Reckon we'll have to figure it out together. I mean, if that's what you want. I didn't mean to presume. Sorry.
We'll talk later. Oh yeah, I made Vicar a guy who doesn't fight anybody.
So you're picking up a bunch of what?
Sprat hides. Fast ration. Some tartar sauce. It's a dark ass corner. I have a lot of bullets for
that was it, or is this a new place?
I'm still continuing on.
Oh wow.
And now I'm at a door that is also locked, and I don't have enough things to get through it. Man, that sucks. What?
Does the other does the other door always remain unlocked?
Yeah, but I wanted to pop out where this thing. Now I'm have to remember to like, maybe somebody sells one of those, and I just didn't. Man,
that does suck.
Hey, lady, can I get through here and buy some stuff?
Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
I have a feeling you're not gonna sell what I want to buy. I'm gonna look anyway. You don't. What about bartender lady? No, she just had booze. Bummer. Did she have stuff that wasn't booze? I mean, I guess I could go find Gladys, the fence lady. She probably would have.
Yeah.
What'll it be?
The thing is I'm not looking for Gladys.
She kind of looks like that one lady. She's in that new movie where, like, the guy he's trying to be a detective, and the little girl catches him on camera. Kristen Shaw.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
What, rent a room?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go.
Oh, I'm at
We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Yeah, that's true. How's life on the
Fine,
Groundbreaker?
As long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
How's the Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
You mentioned Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Do you do business with the Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company
that makes
ships
sense.
and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
I'll be on my way. This is what, a cash register? Probably
Yeah.
not. So I could go talk to Gladys.
Are you trying to find June Lee or whatever? Did you already find her?
I'm trying to find her, but also here's Gladys. And Gladys is a guy?
No, she's got her hair back.
Oh. I got red dots, which is weird. Why are there red dots? Because that is there, maybe?
I don't know.
Why are there red dots? Oh, maybe they're those like mouse guys.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know if Gladys can sell me a fucking lockpick. That's all I want to know.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You
I
here
told
for
you
a
it's correct.
particular reason?
What?
Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key or nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
I'm sure I don't have the money. Oh, yeah. 10,000 bits. I wish. Well, here we go. How about any chance of a discount since Phineas sent me?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
I was kind of thinking that. I'm like, I don't think this guy really has a good rep.
Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
no qualms. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more. I'm in. Should I? I kind of missed what she's asking me to do.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost. Corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Don't you go dying on me. What was that? It's a Jim Carrey line from something I don't remember. What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson,
Ooh.
Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a
Everybody's
handle
telling me
on
to see this
the
lady.
problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Wanted to talk about that opportunity you mentioned?
Yes, dearie?
I feel like, what else is there to say? Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
I gained
Here,
a purple berry
take
bunch.
a candy with you.
Alright.
Gracious.
Is that from...
I was just sitting
What?
down for tea.
Don't You Go Dying on Me? Is that from Ace Ventura?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see what you got for sale. Please be
I
a
found
thing.
a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
How about some block-picky things? I could really use those.
Have you ever seen anybody sell them?
Ooh, this is... What is this?
Level
Strong
10.
as shit. 480 DPS.
You don't have enough money, man. It costs $59.37.
Oh, God. No. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. What's this candy she just gave me? Plus 200% natural health generation. That's neat. Geographic scanner. That goes on my... Right? Yeah, interactable highlight range. Oh, yes. She sells them.
Yay.
Fuck yes. I'm going to buy them all.
Except.
Yeah, it's only $77 for 5. Yeah, let's do that. Armor parts, no. Bypass shunt. I have 12 already. What is this?
A battered Mardet data pad.
These are quest items.
Okay.
An old data pad once used by the Groundbreaker's Mardet security forces. From the accumulated dust and grime, this hasn't been accessed for over a decade. Sure. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there's a lot to read. You want to read that?
Sure. Battered Mardet data pad. The old datapad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344. Responded to a code ID 10T at the Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of Engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the rung leech back down into the bays. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sunita. October 25th, 2344. Had another run-in with a rung leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay off of docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Whole head's gotta come out eventually.
All right. Take that. And Hephaestus mining archive cartridge. This data cartridge contains the public records of whatever mining post on Scylla. What?
Yeah.
It can be viewed using the captain's terminal on the Unreliable. I'll buy that too, because it just seems like it's going to lead to fun stuff. Okay, so acquire Phineas' science weapon, acquire the science weapon and something, and I got another new mission too from picking that up. Alright, so I very much want to go break into that door I couldn't get into earlier, so we're going to do that. I could walk into all these rooms, bathrooms and such. I don't even want to mess around though. I want to go straight to going back to what I was doing before I get lost. So it was behind this lady. Wait,
yeah.
This lady.
It's right there.
I'm going to save one more time because I'm just still afraid that I'm going to get in trouble for walking through this door.
Don't walk through there. You should crouch.
Well, yes.
Through there.
I don't disagree. Yep. Let's overwrite that.
I'm excited about my leftovers.
Oh, I'm so incredibly jealous of you for having leftovers.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm sure it's nothing, but it was going to drive me crazy not knowing, so we gotta...
Impressive as always.
Plus I get experience points for breaking.
Oh, that's another one.
It certainly
Sucks.
is. You can do it, though.
I was wondering what those were going.
Those things don't hurt you. They're just babies.
Down here. Where's it all go?
Okay, so I just found a disgusting, toilet, basically. The dump.
Yeah, I think that's where all that shit they're talking about is.
Yep. It's just a bunch of garbage falling from the sky. I'm sure there's probably something going on in this room, but I'm interested in the locked room, to be honest.
Oh, that goes back out.
Okay. Could I have always have just opened that?
Well, now you know.
Climb in the way.
There wasn't a door on the bottom?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah.
I guess you'll see it when you leave.
Indeed.
You go this way, you can go that way.
I know. Oh, why thank you. You
Awesome.
replenished my supply of stealing. There we go. Lockpicky things. That's cool.
Okay.
Okay, I can totally get all kinds of places. That's cool. Alright. We're gonna have to go back there. I want it first. Oh, are there multiple doors? Ah, fuck.
Huh.
Someone's locked somewhere.
Oh, look at that. It's a giant caterpillar.
Okay, there's a weird monster.
I can hear footsteps. Don't just leave me here.
I got a guy.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Gross. This guy's just locked in a room of
You
shit.
have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet.
Oh, yuck.
Thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long have you been in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days.
You would know if it was days.
Shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
I think you were still kind of working, really.
Yeah.
I did you a favor. What are you going to do for me? I mean, I got to say that.
Yeah.
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Kinda. Persuade. I will persuade. I'm not going to intimidate. Are you going to pay up, or are you going to stand there smelling like shit? Well, okay, that's not really... I can always lock the door again. Almost sounds better than that. Or I could say, just make sure people know I helped you out. Or I could say, I suppose you've been through enough. You think maybe he would be nice to me later on if I don't shake him down right now? And if I come across him later, he'll be like, hey, you're the bathroom person. Or I wonder if the game's smart enough to do
Yeah, I mean, it would be smart enough to do that. But also, what are you going to gain from this guy? We don't know yet.
So what, you think I should shake him down
I don't
right
know.
now?
I can always lock the door again? I don't know. That seems nicer, like you said.
Hey, let's not be hasty.
I can always lock the door again.
I've got a few bits on me.
Aww.
Hey, just take it. And
Yeah.
forget this ever happened, yeah?
I don't feel good about
Oh, no. That sucks.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
that. Guy just got like fired and I shook him down for $200.
I thought it was just $2.
And that's $250.
Okay.
Alright, let's go take on this fucking weird caterpillar monster in this room.
He's giant and green. A mantipillar.
Fate shines on us today.
Oh, okay.
Go loot that guy.
I know, I will. I guess, so yeah, right. They kind of like disappear. And they got nothing. Bracelet.
Sell that shit.
Money. Lubricant spray. God, there's just so many doors and hallways and twisty, turny bullshits. Is it that barred door?
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm gonna save in case I fall off of this.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Not because I'm afraid I'm going to die, but I don't want to feel like walking around to find my way back up here. At least it saves fast. It doesn't load up as fast as it saves. It was for nothing. I guess if you like didn't want to kill people or something, you could get from one end of this room to the other without having to kill those guys.
Maybe.
I guess.
Well, you killed them, so take that, caterpillars. That's where you came from.
Is it? I don't think it is.
Maybe not.
I'm in somebody else's like storage
Ooh,
locker.
Who's looking at you?
Nobody. I'm in a
Awesome.
room that was
Fucking take everything.
guns, ammo, food.
This is exciting.
But I just love stealing.
I do love stealing.
I also love stealing.
Yeah,
especially when I get to, you know, break into places all...
Oh, Bloody Mary mix.
Yeah. A lot of stuff in here. What happened to it? It's like not doing the whole... There you go. It's gonna be over encumbered at some fucking point. Jeez.
No, I think it stacks, doesn't it?
It still
Did you get everything?
weighs. Unlock with Lost Hope bar keycard. Sure. Why do I have a bar keycard?
I don't know. Back in the bar.
This place is fucking confusing.
Ooh, exciting.
Well, I kind of want to go back up. Yeah, I mean, I've been all through the bar. But yeah, I kind of want to go back up here because I feel like I didn't go quite everywhere up there. Or did I? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I think I opened a door and I turned around because it was another door that like led to an outdoor type of area.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I remember. Because you were going to cross those pipes.
This.
Yeah.
Didn't save it this time. Probably should have. Still could. Continuing not to. Not stealing. Grenade launcher. Jeez. I feel like I really am getting like geared the fuck up. Alright, this game has pretty bad fall damage. If I were to fall from here, I'd probably die. Alright, now I think I milked it for all it's worth.
That's where you came from, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a lot of inventory maintenance to do after all this.
Yeah. Just picked up everything.
Alright.
Oh, what's that right there?
Nothing.
Oh.
What are we doing? There it is. And then I feel like we'll probably do that and then call it a day. We're over an hour already.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
We got a terminal.
Loading recent users. Callahan M signed in. Everson B logged out. Oyama T logged out.
Access user. Callahan M.
Welcome, M. Callahan. Displaying recent messages.
From SC Manager 541. Subject, the hat.
From SC Manager 541 to Callahan M. Subject, the hat. You made your spacer's choice when you signed the employment contract.
Huh.
From Callahan M. to SC Manager 541. Subject, the hat. I keep telling you, the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to care. Martin.
From Mama C.
To Callahan M. Subject, hi Mom. Are you okay, honey? Mom. From Callahan M. To Mama C. Subject, hi Mom. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Martin.
Public notices.
Displaying public notices.
The heat.
I know it's bad. As the one whose office is closest to our radiators, you can imagine why I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. We've got eyes on the problem and hands and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots with favorable circulation. JT. What's this about?
Seeking contractors. Sublight salvage.
Seeking ethically flexible spacer with Stellar Bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants. Prior convictions. No questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flags. Plausible deniability is the Sublight way. See Lilia Hagen for details. Warehouse next to the Sproutwurst joint, 2nd floor.
Which this actually gave me a mission, so that's neat. Loitering on board property. What? Loitering on board property is strictly prohibited.
Do not delete. The Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs. What's this? How do you say that? are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon Holdings office here on Groundbreaker. The space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation. Udon Bedford, Certified Liaison. P.S. Please note that the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. P.P.S. This is the third time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior and, when you are caught, punish you accordingly. Felix Millstone.
He's accusing Felix Millstone. Okay. Glidus is getting closer, but there are just still so many distractions along the way. It's kind of out of control.
Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Another terminal.
Isn't Vicar good at terminals?
Well, no. I mean, my terminal's like it's unlocked and everything. I'm just wondering, do you want to just keep reading these terminals?
Sure.
I kind of want to get to Glidus and, all right, or not Glidus. The what I forgot her name. Warehouse terminal, main menu, messages. From
Messages.
L. Hagen, subject. Don't run.
Okay. We lost another contractor to a UDL gunship. This is your daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities. And that is what we are. Stay calm. Present your papers. If you get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne lately? I could use some reliable help. LH.
From Hagen L to SL Company All, subject. Fallbrook shipments.
Unlike most of your sprats, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income. From today until I say so, you're to treat her as an extension of my desk. Speaking of which, Tobias ordered an extension for my desk. LH, Fallbrook shipment. Purpleberry liquor, lots. Spectrum vodka, even more than that. Erotica generic, the locals aren't picky. Erotica exotic, except for the ones who are. Space cake surprise, I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. But it was on last month's order list, so either track some down or do your best in the kitchen. Black hole, Holcomb signed tossball poster. P.S. Tobias, where are we with that desk extension?
From L. Hagen, subject, the week in salvage, or this week in salvage.
My scanner says the Mardits impounded a freelancer ship after the captain misbehaved. The crew dropped so many bits at Vera's place that they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit quietly in my office and watch a professional work. One of ours had an altercation with one of theirs, lost another contractor, scrapped the ship, dedicated a tenth of the salvage to funeral expenses. I take care of my people. A little sprat told me that a crate of spoiled cis pork ended up at the bottom of a Monarch Canyon. Let's see how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Auntie Cleo's stall until I say so. Something in the kitchen's gone bad. The next time one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it, they had better dispatch a ground team to the debris field before the marauders have their turn. Just because we're salvagers doesn't mean we have to be scavengers. LH.
Return to route.
Who's LH?
I don't know.
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. Miss Lilia takes good care of us.
So these sublight people are like bad guys, right? Or some sort of something?
I don't know.
Sublight for life. Corporations never live.
Sublight?
Or like shady?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm taking an elevator.
Who's this?
I don't know.
Talk.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate
Tobias.
business for legitimate consumers.
That was Oyama
Anyone
T
flying the
earlier.
Unreliable?
Oh, yeah. The name's Captain Pipes Marvello.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks, man.
So you're a sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
I should go. Alright, well, I feel like I'm on track for something. Like, I'm accidentally doing a mission I didn't mean to do. This looks a lot like that other guy's room. The first guy with the hat.
Oh.
Where I met what's-her-face.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's Captain Pipes Marvello, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I'm saying I didn't kill him seems strange.
Yeah.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names. That's more fun and playful, I'll say that.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have it yet,
I have
but
a
I'm
nav key,
getting
though.
one. I don't have a nav key, but can I still have the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle.
Man, so I gotta go all the way back to
Gladys at the
her,
rest
get the
window might have what you need.
goddamn nav key,
If there's anything else,
and then
be
come
quick
back
about
to
it.
this lady.
Time is bits.
I hope it gives me a mission. I don't have to try to remember that. Dog's making weird noises.
Scratching on the carpet.
I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
Yeah, so I don't understand. These people are just some weird... What kind of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and ship? They're just
Our
the mafia,
field
right?
is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
I'm correct, though. You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Back to my other questions.
Ask. I have nothing to hide.
I have no other questions. I'm leaving.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Who are you? Nobody.
Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's
I can
backs.
break open this door. What is this?
The book Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sweeney. It is intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars when there were still so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breadth of the cosmos renders settlers and spacers alike vulnerable to the mysteries of other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, an unobserved variable, and any number of alien catastrophes. Recklessness and impatience are perhaps hardwired features of humanity and not errors in our genes, as others might imply.
Alright. So I kind of got a mission from this lady, but not really. We got ourselves a balcony. That's whatever. I could unlock this door, but I'm afraid to. Well, at least I didn't get anything from her, really. I'm like, I don't want to take anything else on right now.
Okay, go quiet.
What the?
See that? Check it out. So it's not showing me anybody noticing me right now, but watch what happens when I do this. See all those things pop up around me?
Okay. So what about when you sneak?
I am sneaking. So you can't really see if anybody's watching until you start doing a thing. And it only takes 1 second. I wonder if I could get it. Nope. He filled up like the moment that unlocked.
Okay.
Weird that I'm allowed to walk through the unlocked doors. Come on, my crew. Let's get in
That
here.
door again.
Pay no mind. Steal this apple.
There's nobody else, like another entrance
I don't
to
know.
this room?
Ooh, plasma cutter. Some lockpicky things.
Mod.
Ooh, clothing and a mod. Alright. This is fun. Enjoy
I
it.
love stealing.
It's
stealing.
Scary. 133 DPS as compared to my 38 DPS. Damage 16, damage 62.
It's a bigger lot.
That sure seems like something I would want instead. This grenade launcher sucks. 141. Low level. I need a new machine gun. I don't like this being a level 4. It seems bad. What kind of armor did I get? Just protective clothing. Okay, lame. Can I put him on Vicar Max? Nope, it'd be worse. He's got a bunch of weapons I could give. 238 as compared to 400. Huh, I forgot I stole that. No, I gotta equip that for myself. Where am I at?
You want to give it to Vicar?
No, you can have my old one. Is it only on him? I think Vicar only has it. Oh, there it is. And now I'll give it to Vicar. Or maybe I'll give it to fucking Parvati. What she got? She's got a 143, but it's electric. I do like that. What do you think? It's 130. They keep her with this thing?
Yeah, what does Vicar have?
Vicar has a shotgun. It's 238. It's actually
okay.
pretty good.
Well, is it going to be an improvement for Parvati?
She's at 143. I just feel like this giant electric fucking cannon thing is just so cool for her to have, though. I like her having the electric damage.
Why can't she have both?
I mean, I could take the hammer away from her, I guess, and give her this. It's a smart thing to do, I guess. Good call. She doesn't need a hammer. The hell? Can I not unequip it?
Interesting.
Huh. She always has the hammer, I guess.
Okay. Get it, Parvati.
Or maybe she always has to have a melee. I think she always has to.
Oh.
I would, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because that's, yeah. Okay.
It says right on it, ranged in melee.
Yep.
Alright, well, that's that. Okay. Well, I got a better weapon now, at least. Hey, cool broom. Got a lot of nice stuff in there.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation,
Weird.
also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
I was like, there's supposed to be like some sort of elevator prattle, but the elevator did not take long enough. This might be the only game ever where I don't run.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground
We're getting
batch
there,
of
Gladys.
bratwurst cooking.
Our shows are starting.
They're terrified to
know.
lock in the juices. How
I'm
about
really
a grind
excited
of
about
dozen?
Mrs. Fletcher.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about Mrs. Fletcher.
Yeah.
Let me see what you got for sale.
Fresh
Like,
from the
I know
grinder,
I'm not
any
gonna.
hour.
I will sell a bunch of junk, though. I think I have a lot of junk I can sell. Yeah, let's do that. Buy junk. I got, like, no money for it. I also have to go to the bathroom really bad. I gotta pee. I got a 4% discount there for some reason.
That's cool.
Neat. What's up with this guy?
Ike.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability.
Hey, it's got a nose ring like you.
We also
Is
have
that
a
a
line
nose
of
ring or is that just
specialized
a weird-
melee weapons.
It's just weird.
For those times you have to repel boarders, but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
There's a highlight underneath his chin. Shouldn't that be a shadow?
Well, let me see what you got. Ooh, we got all kinds of armor and stuff. Wow, okay. This guy's got some business. He's right, all kinds of melee weapons, crazy swords and shit. They're all pretty strong, too.
He's got something in the back. Can you break into his back shop?
Ooh, I bet I could. All this weapons, armor sucks. All very low level. Or not low level, but not strong. Got a 4% discount there too. I mean, yeah, there is a bunch of shit here that I could steal. He doesn't seem to have a back room though. I need to just take it to this lady. We need to have this conversation. And I would have liked to cover more ground. But, like I said,
Go
we
back
got...
to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Our station?
I accidentally stumbled upon like an important room.
Yeah,
It's
this
the
is
fucking boards.
Have you seen this man?
Alright, let's go talk to this engineer lady.
To your local board embassy.
I think I'm gonna have to pee. I can't do it. I am legitimately like... Whew.
This is Halcyon.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has
Alright, well, Parvati is very excited. We're in the engineering room. It is wavy with heat. It's crazy fucking hot in here.
Wow, it is hot in there.
It seems like you'd just be dying if you actually occupied this space.
Wow.
I could spend all day in here and not look at half the best stuff.
Parvati is very excited.
This has been Halcyon.
And we're going to have a conversation with
LCN news announcer.
Halcyon News.
No.
No, it's her. It's who I'm looking for. There it is.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Pipes Marvello. Nice place you got here, chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of Impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
I've been just
We
stealing.
see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Wow, 10,800.
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge Parvati to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me
I like how she
anything.
says Parvati.
Parvati.
Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person. Or I could say silently encourage Parvati. I'm going to continue to silently encourage Parvati.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Whisper, nice job, everybody.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Aw.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely the board doesn't want the Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves.
Huh.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Science 10. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Thanks.
Got it. I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you
Damn
go
it.
charging.
I should have said the other option.
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Couldn't we try to talk this out with whoever's down there? I do have high talking skill.
That's true.
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last.
I'm sure there's
If
another
you could
spot.
find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Cool.
Can't get these parts anywhere else?
I'm just gonna say I'll get you those parts, because I'm ready.
From the back base.
Yeah.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
I have to use the bathroom also.
I know, man.
Speak your mind.
You can go
Honestly,
ahead.
I
I mean, I'm the
could
one
use a
playing.
distraction.
Bye, guys.
Yep, Gladys is out, and I'm gonna wrap this up once we're done talking to Julie anyway. So, yeah, see you later, Gladys. Speak your mind. Honestly, I could use a distraction. What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
This is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gain, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Condolences, Junlei. I'm sure those are some big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time.
One Gavin
see why I'm
Rosdale once said,
protective of
it's the little
Groundbreaker.
things that kill.
This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Parvati here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism? Nah. Aren't you a little young to be training the successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
I don't have any other questions. I'll be on our way.
That Chief Junlei sure
Talking to
seems
Parvati real quick here. What was that about back at Junlei's, even though we're still here?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
She's still standing right behind us. Sounds like you have a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
Let's see. There's more to a relationship than beefy arms and a shared career. It sounds like you're not sure how you feel, or this won't interfere with your work, will it? It sounds like you're not sure how you feel, I guess.
I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is, I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Alright, we'll talk later, Parvati. So... Oh, poor Duffers has to give up his bed.
Jeff, do you gotta go outside?
I think he's looking forward to getting up anyway. So, I feel like I don't have too much maintenance to do on my inventory. Got a lot of new stuff in the side quest categories in particular. I need to return to the Unreliable and ask Parvati about Junlei, which I just did ask her, but I think it's because I wasn't on the Unreliable. I might have messed some shit up. But yeah, I think next time, we'll pick up where we left off, but we're going to wrap it up here. We've been going for, I don't know, an hour and 40 minutes or so that seems okay. The last episode was 3 hours long. That might have been a bit much. And we had more time that day, though, so it was fun. That's going to do it for this episode of Goin Steady. Next time we will, dig more into what exactly these missions are and what the hell we're doing for this engineering person and try to search for all these weapons. Like, we got a lot of stuff on our plate here, and this game is just starting up, it seems like. So we got several episodes in our future of this goddamn podcast. So I'm going to say goodbye for Gladys and the dogs. They're all upstairs now, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here and see you around. If you want to communicate with us for some sort of reason, you can go to BloodNGutsMurfy on Twitter and hit me up there, or you can email bloodgutsmurphy@gmail.com or comment on the podcast page. And it's on Spotify, it's on Apple, whatever. You found it. You know where it's at. It's on YouTube, too. You can comment there. Until next time, see you later, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time, see you later, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.